You're listening to Hainai by Matsi Dapul. Episode 10, Sinapian, Part 2.
Check that stack over there.
I'm looking through. It's going to be hard to flip through these books if we don't know what we're looking for. But it looks like Evelyn left some helpful notes if you want to take a look. Don't suppose you could feel for what's important, Mary?
No. Unless Langford, or whoever he is, touch one of these books directly, I won't be able to feel for anything. We're just gonna have to dig through the old-fashioned way.
Murphy's gonna be pissed.
Like he isn't already.
This isn't your fault, you know.
Then whose is it? I really thought the guy was like me. Trained, empowered. He felt different. If I was wrong about that, then what else could I have been wrong about?
Murphy blames himself, you're blaming yourself. You really think that's helping anyone, the two of you throwing a pity party? Besides, how are you so sure you are wrong?
Well, anyone who's worked with this sort of stuff, spirit mediums, healers, seers, shamans, and all that, they'd know to keep their amulets or sigils or spells of protection on them at all times. If he was really what I thought he was, he would have had no problem fending off a possession.
Well, maybe he forgot his at home. Whoa!
What is it?
Startled me for a second. Look familiar?
Oh. I didn't realize Evelyn had found a photo of George Langford.
An old one, too. Wait, there's something written on the back. Can't make it out.
Here, give it over. To my Friedrich with all my love, G.M.
Friedrich? Where'd we hear that name?
That's the other Langford guy. Evelyn mentioned it.
Ah, good memory.
I live for this stuff nowadays. So we're looking at this guy, GM, who we're assuming is the guy in the photo, not George Langford. And what looks like a love note, which could just be a friendly correspondence between brothers, or...
Huh. Hey, Laura, have you ever heard of Olive Byrne?
Sounds kind of familiar, but...
Okay, well, her partner, Will Marston, was the creator of Wonder Woman.
Interesting. But what does that have to do with anything?
Well, he's not really the point, I guess. He had a polyamorous relationship with two women, his wife, Elizabeth Holloway, co-developer of the polygraph precursor, and their partner, Olive Byrne. When Marston passed away, Olive and Elizabeth continued living together, marking Olive as Elizabeth's sister-in-law in records.
Huh. I see where your head's at.
Share with the class?
You're saying that Langford, this GM person, wasn't a Langford before they started marking him as one in the records. That he might be Friedrich Langford's lover, taken into the family somehow. So if we assume George was actually his first name...
His last name would have been something else. Something with the letter M based on the photo. I wonder why Evelyn didn't mention it yesterday.
What the hell?
What is it?
I'm having a hard time justifying why Evelyn wouldn't mention this.
Holy...
Is that all of them together?
How should I know?
There's not Langford right there, with the man from the painting Laura axed, Jean-Paul.
They're looking pretty cozy, huh?
And look, it's the man from Anya Creek's home.
There's something on the back, too. Messages? Names? Here, do you think...
Yeah, I do. Wait, give me a sec.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Calm down, it's just a little burn.
Lighting a candle and burning yourself in the middle of a library isn't going to help me calm down.
Jesus, Mari.
Ay nako, would you just please hand the photo over?
Careful not to burn it.
Christ, if you're going to be like that, then hold it up for me.
There. Mari.
It won't hurt you. It just helps me see. George May. Is that who you are? Got it.
Finally. Any longer, and I'd have done something we'd all regret. Did you find what you were looking for?
You missed a magic show.
Got enough of a magic show out here. Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Before we go, I'm gonna need something from you guys.
Or are you gonna set our hands on fire, too?
What?
No. But I will need a drop of blood from each one of you.
Ugh, you're kidding.
Is that a joke?
Fine.
Donner? What the hell?
I need to protect you guys, and what we're about to step into is going to require about as much protection as you had when we faced Langford at my place. But I don't have time to put together any talismans, so this is the next best thing. Plus, once we're in there, well, I might have a plan.
We're all ears.
Welcome. I'd say I'm surprised you found a way through my defenses, but I'd be lying. I don't suppose you'll tell me your name? It may seem silly to you, but I consider you perhaps the only friend I have in this time.
I don't know that that's true, considering what you were a part of, and what they were able to achieve.
Friends is a strong word for what we were. Not like yours. Two of whom I can feel slinking around the back, trying to catch me off guard. I don't know why you thought that would work.
Maybe I underestimated just how far you've gotten with your spell.
Careful now. Who knows what will happen if you touch her where she lies? Don't think I didn't see where your eyes strayed the moment you walked through the door.
Just worried. You did take one of my friends.
My apologies,
Mary. And you're George. George May.
Oh, I almost forgot that name. And others like it.
Like Friedrich Langford?
Oh, how odd. I'd forgotten what that felt like. Heartache. One that's my own for once.
You took the man's name. It made it a lot harder to find yours, but we managed it.
Took it? As though dear Friedrich didn't give it to me freely. Fool that he was. He loved me so dearly. Though I was not true to him, and I did exploit that. If I regret anything at all, it's what I did to dear Friedrich. Mary, was it? Terribly clever, aren't you? So that's how you got through. Pruning spells are powerful indeed, but you must know that you've put yourself in a difficult position, entering my place of power. Oh well, this man's place of power.
This man? Why did you take him over? He's a charlatan, a fake.
Oh, you know as well as I do that that's not true. Although from what I gather, he certainly believed it. At least, until I opened his eyes. He is particularly gifted, if I may say so to a fellow practitioner. A natural talent that he's wasted.
So you just decided to take his power for yourself. Like you tried with me.
Very rude, I know. But desperate times.
We could have helped each other, you know? We have the same enemy. I don't know why you decided this would be better.
All you did was paint a target on your back and tell my enemy I was a threat again.
You got scared and you ran. You could have helped us and you ran. You don't get to feign benevolence when this is all you've achieved.
Regardless, it's too late now.
No. No, it isn't.
You're powerful, my dear, but I've had time to prepare. You really think you can face me now?
This isn't me facing you. Yet. This is me distracting you.
Where did... Oh. Well now. I am suitably impressed. What was it? 2 projection spells for your friends, and a concealment spell for the third.
I just needed to give her time to get in and get our friend to safety, yes.
And now what?
Now, I face you.
Oh my god.
Hey, calm down. I got you. How do you feel?
Like I'm dying. Last I remember. Wait. Is that growing?
Come on.
The people!
Don't stop running!
Those... We have to go back. Those people, they...
Whoa. After everything we did to get you out, you're not running back into that. Mary and the others have it under control.
You really think they can handle this?
God, I hope so.
Did you really think that would work?
Can't blame a girl for trying.
I thought you were smart enough to notice that any sort of magic you try and throw at me now is only going to feed my spell. Apart from your protections, of course, though even that's not going to last much longer. I can already touch you. How much longer do you think you can last like this? Charging a spell you know won't have any effect on me.
You're not really the end goal here. Like you said, I can't throw any more magic at you, so all I can do is keep my protections up and keep your spell contained. Keep it from spreading, sapping the life force of those unprotected.
At least, while you still live, I would have sought you out, you know. After I amassed enough power to reform myself, face him prepared. Allied with you, perhaps, like you wished. But look at you. You're not even powerful enough to face me here. What chance would you have had to face the benefactor?
You're no different than him. Stop pretending you are.
Oh, but I am different. Unlike him, I feel remorse for having to kill you.
Donner? No.
What a waste.
Get out of him, you murderous piece of...
An admirable trick. But I'm afraid I have no more time to waste on fodder. No! Stop it!
Ashvin?
That's enough!
Ashvin, please, I know you know how. Exorcism. Drive away evil. You have the knowledge. You just need to believe that, to know that you have the power to do it. Please.
Do you really think? You can't do this! My magic!
It's his magic, not yours. He can do whatever he wants with it. I am sorry, George May.
Not as much as you will be, Mary.
Jesus, God, Christ, what the hell?
Hey. You okay?
Not if I look worse than you. Oh, God, your wrist.
Ow. It stings.
Sorry.
Sorry, he says. Taking a killing blow meant for me and he's sorry?
I mean for before.
Don't even start. You were right anyway, but you gotta understand. I don't like seeing anyone putting themselves in front of me, and that's what tends to happen when I'm the only one who can fix it.
Unless you can find someone else who can fix it, same as you, you're gonna have to live with it.
I think I already have.
I'm gonna be feeling that in the morning.
Let me see.
What's the verdict, Doc?
I thought he... I'm...
Wait. Me first. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I almost killed you.
One, you saved me, and that wasn't you. Two, we shouldn't have left you alone. If we'd caught wind sooner, this would never have happened. We shouldn't even have put you in this situation. So, yeah. Excuse me for feeling like I abandoned someone I liked for once.
I don't blame you. Even if you should have known that something was up when I didn't call you back the next day. It's like you don't even know me.
I didn't want to be pushy. Yeah, it sounds stupid now, but I really didn't think the crazy I got into would bleed into my personal life.
Crazy is definitely one way to put it. You really deal with this all the time?
Believe it or not, it's less stressful to deal with than the usual homicide. But only just. So, what now?
Yikes. Sounds like a prelude to a breakup.
In your dreams. But seriously, this is a lot. All of this. But you just beat a murderous dead magician that not even our resident supernatural expert could deal with. At least not while shielding me and my partner. Can you really just go back to herbs and cons after everything?
Cleanup alone is going to be a killer, I know. I'm going to need time to process having a creeper like George live in my head for weeks, and there are things he did that I remember clear in my mind. Spells, materials, real magic that I know I can do myself. I don't really know what that means for me. But when I say time, I don't mean cut off communication with me again, because God help me, I missed hearing your voice.
Softy. Well, whatever you decide, you've got my number.
Sorry to, interrupt, but I do have a question for you, Ashvin.
Well, good, because I've got about 10,000 for you. But, shoot.
I'll leave you to be. Gotta touch base with my partner.
Oh, I guess so. Sure. Alright then. So what's up?
I don't get you. How do you know all you know and still end up getting possessed because you didn't have basic protection? Not Langford said you had such raw power and talent, but the way you reacted last time we spoke, it was like you had no idea what was going on.
Well, not to bore you with my entire life story or anything, but all this folk magic mumbo jumbo, I grew up around it. My parents were healers, mystics, fairly well known for the work they did, and I learned everything from them. To be honest, I always thought they were smarter than all that. Superstitious, but not stupid. But then one day they left to do their job. And they never came back. Got sent over to Canada after the funeral to live with my uncle and aunt. Got nothing out of the nonsense that my parents dedicated themselves to, except a good business plan, scamming people out of their hard-earned money with healing herbs and magic spells. 100% authentic Mauritian folk magic from a fake guru from whatever part of India my customers knew existed.
Except none of it's fake, and anyone with even a lick of magical knowledge could tell. Except for maybe whatever talisman you are that didn't protect you from getting possessed in the first place.
Yes, well, I do have one, I think. A real one. That my parents gave me. I guess now's as good a time as any to dig it up.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you can hold on to this for me until then.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it feels warm. But not just...
You feel it, huh?
I can feel a lot more things that shouldn't even be possible right now, honestly.
I can help you with that, if that's okay.
Okay isn't the word I'd use, but...
Hey, you two. We're heading out to make sure Laura and Evelyn are okay. You coming?
Why not, right?
Coming!
Oh, thank God.
Whoa! Nice to see you too, Laura.
We're okay too, by the way.
Oh, don't worry, you're next.
Okay. I think I'm good. Thanks.
I'll take his then. Oh, thank you, strong lady.
Glad to see you unpossessed. And whatever you guys did worked out here, too. It was getting pretty wild, but it seems like everyone's all right now.
I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Couldn't have done it without what you found on Langford. Well, not Langford. The photos helped more than you know.
Sorry, what?
The photos. The ones of George May. And part of their little magic Rotary Club.
Oh, yeah, here. I got some pics on my phone.
I've never seen those photos before.
But they were in your pile. They were definitely...
Oh.
Damn it.
Hi, Nai. He'll never guess what went down today.
You're listening to Hi Nai by Motsi Dapul.
Hey everyone! This is Reg Helly, co-creator and co-producer of Hainai. Hainai is a podcast produced by Motsi Dapple and me and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. Today's episode was written and directed by Motsi Dapple, who also plays the roles of Mary Dutuin and George Langford. The role of Laura was played by Abigail Rhodes, the role of Donner was played by Leon Johnson, the role of Murphy was played by Edward Boxler, the roles of Ashvin and Langford were played by Adil R., and the role of Evelyn was played by Natalie. What a journey, you guys. And the best part is, it isn't even done. This episode only concludes the first part of Mary's encounters with the supernatural of Toronto and the mystery behind the benefactor. Act 2 of Season 1 will premiere on May 23, 2021 Eastern Standard Time or May 24 Philippine Time. But don't worry, we have some stuff planned for you before then, just so you don't forget us. Check our socials for updates and announcements regarding this. In the meantime, to help support the production of Hainai, you can buy us a milk tea at coffee or subscribe to our Coffee Gold at coffee.com/HainaiPod. That's ko-fi.com/HainaiPod. Or you can subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/HainaiPod. You can also check out official Hainai merchandise on our Redbubble store at redbubble.com/people/HainaiPod. Now make sure you also keep tabs on our Patreon, Coffee, and Redbubble because we also have some changes in store for these. Hainai is available on Podbean, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You can find the links to these channels along with news and updates on our official blog, hainaipod.tumblr.com. If you get to listen, leave us a rating and review while you're at it. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at HainaiPod. Once again, thanks for all your support, thanks for listening, and we'll see you again soon.